Willkommen zurück zu Anodyne 2. Wir waren im letzten Part hier stehen geblieben bei diesem Vieh, was unsere Frucht aufgegessen hat. Und wir die Frucht allerdings zurück wollen, weil wir wissen wollen, was drin ist. Palisade hat sich für uns hinterlassen. Im letzten Part ist übelst die Scheiße abgegangen. Palisade ist anscheinend mutiert. Oder sowas in der Art. Und wir wissen nicht, was abgeht. Deswegen müssen wir es jetzt rausfinden. Oh, hallo. Welche Feen oder was ist das? Was geht hier ab? Hallo. Noah's body aches, keine Ahnung, aches from the venomous barbs of the angry swarm. She begins to breathe a sigh of relief as they buzz away, until she realizes why they have fled. Dust, a thick cloud of it surrounds her, irritating her lungs and setting her teeth on edge. Slowly Nova begins to squint her eyes open amidst the haze. Her vision is blurry at first, but she can make out a group of figures looming over her. What sort of creatures would walk through the dust unafraid? Suddenly, an image of Palisade flashes across Nova's mind. Nova, I'd like you to have my card now. Keep it close and don't use it to reinforce the prism. May it protect you from all harm, even when I am far away. Frantically, Nova plunges her hand into her inventory hole and feels around for Palisade's card. The dark figures begin to reach out towards her. No, her fingers finally close around the card, and she whips it out in front of her. The card's holographic surface glints in the light. The illustration of Palisade, the Guardian, faces the grouping mob. Oof, 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 oof. Ah, ah. Listen, you. We don't abide that nonsense here. The mysterious voice reaches out with its hand and grasps the card, and with one quick tearing motion. Oh. A card is a piece of paper. A card has power only if we all agree to its rules. Well, here we are the dustbound. Here we disagree. Ach du Scheiße. Ah, mein Stuhl ist so unbequem. Nova stirs and opens her eyes. Seated next to her is that the monster who destroyed the Palisade card. Is that the monster who destroyed the Palisade card? So rum. Nova wants to cry out, but she's too weak, too disoriented. Dust monster. Ah, waking up, you little porridge pot. How are you feeling? The monster is talking to her again. What does it want from her? Is it some sort of emissary from the dust? Perhaps an assassin meant to take care of her. Meant to turn the tide in the dust, war against the center. Listen, I think we may have... Oops. I think we may have got off the wrong foot. I was just trying to lend a hand back there, and things got a little dicey. The creature stares at Nova quizzically, as if it is expecting something from her. Perhaps it is in need of nano cleaning. But is that even possible? Nova is already in nano scale. Is there some way to... Need of cleaning? Hey, can you stop making the room go all dark like that? I'm like trying to have a conversation here. Can you just talk to me? Nova is confused. It wants her to talk to it? Conversation desiring monster. Okay. So talking. It's just like thinking, alright? But then you let the thoughts fall out of your mouth, okay? My name is Drem Kinako. It's nice to meet you. Now it's your turn to introduce yourself. Huh? Oh, I am Nova. You did it, you silly salsa. Are you going to kill me? Wow, okay, no. Why would I kill you? What is death? Well, you're just full of questions, aren't you? I've created a monster. I didn't know I could talk. Hey, I'm just messing with you, okay? Blab all you want. After all, that's what I do. Wink. Nova ist nicht amused. Das hier ist ein Bett oder was? Wo zum Hölle sind wir hier? Dustbound Village. Das ist in dem Tier drin. Wow. Hey, if you're feeling up to it, come to the clearing of the binding later today. A dust-bound elder named Beatrix Ruther recently died, and we will be unearthing him in there. Maybe that will help with some of your questions. Okay, irgendeine Beerdigung oder was? Krass, krass. Wir sind anscheinend in irgendeinem Dust Village. Okay. La Sean Mixte. Ah, Hello, this is Dust-bound Village. Indeed. Well, looking for the clearing of the binding? Ah, further east. Okay, wenn das further east ist und die wollen, dass ich nach further east gehe, dann lasse ich es erstmal und gehe erstmal runter. Kann ich hier lang? Nein, das ist ein bisschen schwer hier zu sagen, wo ich lang kann und wo nicht. Hier ist zumindest ein Save Point. Oh, da ist... Oh mein Gott, da ist ein Typ von Anodyne 1. Zumindest ist es derselbe Sprite. Da gab es tausende von denen. Person. Ever think about people who just get pushed around all day? At first I go, stand up for yourself, but then I think about the situation more clearly and I get sad. The cause go deep. Ja, das ist halt eine Anspielung, weil die sind ja in Anodyne 1, in diesem einen Dungeon, dieser Cave, sind die nur rumgelaufen und standen quasi im Weg und man konnte die halt so rumschubsen und auch so ins, also ne, von der Kante schubsen, sodass die irgendwo runterfallen. Schön, dass er das anspricht. Cooles kleines Easter Egg. Hallo. Millicent Pham. Oh, hey. It's the girl who fell on the hornet nest. That was a funny... I mean... Warte. Okay, ich hab's nicht gelesen. Ich will nochmal. Oh, hey, it's the girl who fell on the hornet nest. That was funny. I mean sad. Hey, hornet nest girl. I want to talk to you. I heard a rumor that you came here from a 3D world. What does that even mean? Are there people there too? With thoughts and loves and feelings? Existence is weird. Tja, also, das ganze Verständnis von mir wurde gerade auf den Kopf gestellt. Ich habe rausgefunden, dass ich reden kann. Also, ich check hier gar nichts. Sagst du noch irgendwas? Nein. West Housing, North Wrestling Ring, South Cassillit Train, East Clearing of the Binding Farm. Ich geh erstmal South. Irgendwie stört es mich, dass ich hier keine Karte habe. Oder ich habe eine Karte. Unten ist ein Zug, oben ist... Hat mir Dram diese Karte gegeben. Also die vom ganz am Anfang, wo mich quasi aufgeweckt hat und mir beigebracht hat, dass ich reden kann. Das ist ja süß, da sind die Initialien von der. Sorry, esteemed riders. The Cassillit train does not run during unearthing ceremonies. Come back later. Na gut. Das ist anscheinend irgendeine Quick-Travel-Station oder so. Interessant. Dann erstmal hoch, würde ich sagen. North Wrestling Ring. Ich will zum Wrestling Ring. Ich will wresteln. Bin ich hier richtig? Ja. Und scheinbar kann ich nichts machen. Leute, mein Kopf bringt mich um. Like holy shit. Das ist ja richtig krank. Naja. Gut. Ich muss wohl weiter east. Du bist auch so ein Vieh aus Anodyne 1. I've been meaning to get rid of this shield ever since someone said, "What are you hiding from?" They're right. What's there to hide from anyways? Maybe I'll leave it on today, though. Ist auch ein Gegner aus Anodyne 1 gewesen. Schön, dass sie hier diese ganzen Sprites wiederverwendet haben. Ah, ein Frosch, hallo. What a wonderfully moist environment, rib bed. I'm a frog, rib. Do you know industrial pollution can leak in the soil and cause health problems amongst residents? Thankfully, there are no industries nearby. North field, northeast clearing of the binding. East farm. Dann gehe ich erstmal nach North. War das? Das war, glaube ich, der erste Boss, oder? Der erste Boss aus Anodyne 1, aus dem ersten Dungeon. Glaube ich. I see in your future a grey color, dustiness. What? You already knew that? It's okay. People find my services therapeutic, even if I'm wrong and then... Even if I'm wrong now and then, or always. Alles klar. Ich finde, das sieht hier cool aus. Ist alles so verglitscht. As Nova approaches the clearing, she sees a gathering of the Dustbound, standing around a strange lump wrapped in cloth. With a start, she realizes that this was once one of them, the body of a Dustbound, unmoving and silent, dead. Suddenly, they begin to wave their arms in a strange sort of dance. Okay. Nova looks around. A tall dustbound with elegant and sharp features steps forward. She begins to speak in a strangely rhythmic voice. When she says the words, "You go on ahead," all the dustbounds say the same, in unison. Unison? Unison? In Einheit, also zusammen. Tall and elegant woman. You go on ahead. You go on ahead. The emptiness of the cardinal redirection. The slightness of your hand as it gently droops. A magic trick born out of the simple act of fading light, of shadows, and the planet turning, a universe folding in upon itself. As I entered your room and you lay beneath a thin blanket. You go on ahead, you go on ahead. How richly you played upon the oils and spices, the petals and the pipes. I would resurface into cordiality for you. I would dance upon the seams of scent and catalogue your fingers. Coronate me. Cardamom and pepper pods, and all the wafting whimpers of your wings. Uff, habe ich hier noch Wasser? Ich habe nämlich echt Durst. Nee, habe ich nicht. Oh Gott. You go on ahead, you go on ahead. Elemental traces copy-pasted, crucializing carbon dates and grocery lists, and all the times that you stayed late. I pat my hand, and where you left me is a bell of soft and porous foam, a row of gills you left for me to breathe. Spores twinkle down like salt and rain, and we thank you for your courage. As you go on ahead, you go on ahead. Das ist irgendein Lied, was sie da singen. Ich weiß nicht, ob das eine tiefere Bedeutung hat. Wenn, dann habe ich gerade gar nichts verstanden. Also ich weiß nicht, worauf das anspielen soll. Ich habe, während ich es gelesen habe, probiert, irgendwas mir daraus zu machen, aber irgendwie, also mit den Kopfschmerzen hier gerade sowieso nicht. Müsste ich mal irgendwann nochmal überdenken. Phasmo Chani, Beatrix Router, was a mycologist. That means he studied Michaels. Er hat Michaels gestudied. Michi! Okay. The Ramkinako, da bist du ja. What did you make of the unearthing, Nova? I don't understand. This is my fault. Perhaps if I had worked faster, I would have been able to clean this area by now. Beatrix would not have died. Don't blame yourself, Nova. It's nobody's fault that Beatrix died. He lived a good life, Nova. One day, all of us here will return to the dust. But you shouldn't. Everyone has a purpose. That is why they were made by the center. No one should disappear. Where would their purpose go? Purpose is an idea. It is a tool for people, Nova. We are not the tools of purpose. Hello, I'm Michael the Mushroom. But my friends call me Mushy Mike. I worked very close with Beatrix Router. Truly a kind soul with a mind like a Venus flytrap. Was zur Hölle? Alles klar. Was seid ihr? Drem. I came here in search of a friend. How can I explore beyond the village? Achso, ich hab mit der gesprochen, ups. I heard rumors of a strange object falling from the sky in the nearby woods. There's a train station southwest of here and maybe you can hitch a ride. If you ask real nice. Hehe. Alles klar, Mann. Und du? Elegy Bietet. Bietet? Keine Ahnung. Hello Nova, my name is Elegy Bietet. How strange it is to have the center's own Nano Cleaner here. Among the dustbound. I don't want to say something stupid in front of her. Don't be afraid, I get a sense that you didn't come here in an official capacity, did you? There's no reason that we shouldn't get along. Thank you. Mit U sogar. Thank you. Aha! Well, aren't you just the cutest thing, Nova? Please join my farming team. I want you to work with me. What do you say? Oh, okay. Ach, Nova. Bist schon süß. Aber mehr scheint hier wohl nicht zu sein. I've spent enough time here. I just need to find a way to the fruit Palisade showed me. These dustbound. I'm not sure what to make of them. Ja. Same. Sind irgendwie... Sie scheinen nett zu sein, aber... Weiß nicht, irgendwie ist es weird. Diese Lache eben war weird. Dieses Hihihi. Weiß nicht. Ob man den trauen kann. Ich denke einfach mal schon. Ich will jetzt nicht direkt so negativ sein. Vielleicht was anderes. Choo-choo, need to get around. The Cecily train lives off the delicious dust lodge on the ground. In return, it transports people out of the village. Just pull the Uvula. Bin ich hier richtig? Ich konnte nicht in die andere Richtung, oder? This is a Handshot Haven for precious Nova. May you be safe here until the path forward is made clear. Ich will trotzdem noch gucken, weil da war ja dieser Wald. Zumindest auf der Karte ist ja dieser Wald, aber das Tor war ja zu. Ich hoffe mal, das war kein Secret oder so. Sondern dass da einfach noch nicht weitergeht. The cavernous room is beautiful but deathly still, so. The soft creak of the doors disrupt the quiet. There's no one here. Of course there's no one here. Nova could not have expected Palisade to be standing here, waiting with open arms, could she? The plan must be unfolded. The gears must turn. When the abstract pieces finally fall into place, the image will be revealed. There is an altar at the center of the room. It is a clue, perhaps a portal through which Palisade may be summoned. Its structure is, of course, a key to its use, a natural trait of intelligent design. Ich verstehe nicht, was wollen die jetzt von mir? Right, the dice. One must take note of the color and letter on which the dice land. Life is never truly random. It only might appear that way to the limitations of one's mind. Right to... Achso, das war... Achso. The bridge. It is a walkway made of unstable materials. The edges of the bridge must never be touched, as indicated by their bright yellow coloration. Right 3. The gift. One is to pour out an offering and watch it fall away. To be truly free, one must let go of the things that provide the false comfort, false safety. The center will unfold, and that is enough. Was zur Hölle geht hier ab? Das ist ein Spielplatz. It all becomes clear to Nova. She need only carry out the rites faithfully for Palisade to surely return. But before she can begin, Nova nearly collapses onto the ground. It's as though she's broken somehow. She can feel the Glendalough seed coughing and sputtering. She remembers the bed that she woke up earlier that day with a strange sense of longing. It's as though merely existing across time has become a sickness to her. Could unconsciousness be its remedy? She heads home. She will perform the rites soon, just after. Ich verstehe, was passiert hier? Nova awakens. She no longer feels the same strange heaviness in her limbs, but now her stomach is in piercing pain. Ja, die lebt halt gerade, ne? Also die wollte gerade einfach nur schlafen. Die hat halt noch gar nicht geschlafen. War halt müde, deswegen hat die geschlafen. Jetzt hat sie Hunger. Perhaps the dustbound do mean her harm. Perhaps they've poisoned her. She must find dreamt Kinako. Die hat Hunger. Oder nicht? Oder darf sie einfach nicht hier sein? Well, if it ain't the little casserole herself. About time you woke up. What happened to me? I'm dying. I don't know, Split Pea. What do you feel? What do I feel? I don't know. What do you mean? Why do you keep doing that? Doing what? Calling me those nonsense words. Nonsense words? You mean like casserole and split pea? Those are nonsense words. They're delectable food items. Food items? Oh, okay, I think I get it now. You don't know about eating, do you? Well, remember? Yesterday? How we learned about talking? Well, eating food. It's kinda like reverse talking. Instead of thoughts coming out of your mouth, you have food going into your mouth. Okay, das confirmt halt tatsächlich meine Theorie gerade. Nova lernt zu leben. Wie ein Mensch. Huh? Wow, you're lucky I'm here to explain this so clearly. I bet you need to eat, since apparently you've never done it. Here, try this. It's cream of mushroom soup. Did you know that it's great for baking? Das ist irgendeine Anspielung, ich verstehe sie aber nicht. Ess, Nova. Nova takes a bite. I think it's helping. You're out of range of the center's influence, so I guess you need to sleep and eat now like the rest of us. Hey, that's enough now. Go get your own soup. If you like it so much, you should say, and rub your stomach with your hands in a circle. Danke fürs Vormachen. Schön. Voll süß. Oh, ja. Good one. After pondering this food, Nova makes her way to a field to speak with LGBT.